Florida's capital city of Tallahassee. And this presentation of ACC softball on ES very much as she heads, as Kaylin mentioned, to the circle to get the start tonight. Jen Salio and Ella Edgman rounding things out at the bottom of the order. First, and Mac Leonard steps on the bag. One up, one down. With Calf retired to this point this season. This time off the glove of Leonard, who gets
play. And great job by Devin Flaherty staying in the right. Yeah, Sophia Voiles, she is a sophomore. She has
Florida State's offense top 5 in the ACC, leading in walks plays, more often than not coming through at the second to start off Florida State's offensive efforts.
Has also been extremely consistent at the plate and on the base path.
Her 23rd on the season, and she earns it. A 5-pitch walk to death.
It doesn't surprise me at all. Kaylee Harding, when I think
hard, doesn't she?
She does. She's arguably one of the most dangerous hitters in the country.
And that is a huge K. Her career here in Tallahassee began with a torn ACL. Got underneath it a touch and underneath it as well. Out of
4 earned. Held Duke to a
ranked team after ranked team. Some close wins, some series dub for sure. Nice play on the hot corner by Kaylee Harding.
Them tougher, only going to expose their weaknesses sooner so that they can work on them. And
Pittsburgh, Virginia. Great numbers for Hughes this season.
But Hughes has seemed to do it for the Jackets.
Swing and a miss. Sandercock had an impressive fall leading into the season for the Yellow Jackets. It's off to a pretty darn good start. Got her. A couple of strikeouts for Catherine Sandercock as she goes and raise funds. Oh, out of the ballpark.
It's an absolute missile. First pitch swing. This ball up in the zone and just right over the heart of the plate.
And the Noles strike first. They lead it 1-0 over the Yellow.
I love that. I think Dak Jack sounds awesome. I like, I've heard
the pull side especially. The glove at third and thrown almost into the Florida State dugout in time to retire Dak at second. I guess we can file that. This one drifting and gone.
Mac Leonard, home run number 2 of the plate, and Mac Leonard drives it right over.
Ross getting the starting DP nod here today. Their weekend. They'll make their way to the ballpark. Strike 3 gets away. Amaya Ross scoots to first.
Be safe.
11 of 11 on the base paths. Off she goes. Muckley lays down the bunt, plays to first. And look at Ross round. Left field, and Vukadinovich secures it. I'll tell you what, sounds about right. Leads to this point in the ballpark as they watch their Noles work with a 2-run lead. And yeah, they are right more often than not, aren't they?
They are. So really what I had to do was kind of tune it out a little bit and just trying to do.
Yeah, how long did it take for you to realize out time they'll be satisfied?
Yeah, basically.
To center, and for the second straight inning, Catherine Sandercock 2-3, dealing early and often. Sitting up on the berm. Less and less actual
parking garage. And I mean, it is what it is. And once you get used to being somewhere, I would run out and get out of my car and grab one so that I always had it.
That's really cool. And that's a really cool way, Kaser. And then perhaps once again, Kerr getting ready to tee off again. Tremendous discipline for the Noel count. Kaylee Harding lined that one straight to center field. Out to right to end the first, just didn't quite barrel it up fully. So 23. An oppo shot for Hallie Wade. Second time in. Solo home run again for Janai Kerr. The pitch number 49 will get her through the third. Here in the third inning, keeps the Noles bats quiet for the moment. Deep runs in the tournament. Not field. still plenty, just really raising the curtain in a number of ways, but off to a good line to left, and Mudge practically did. That'll bring up Sarah Beth Allen. And you mentioned the adjustments that Sander caught in high leverage situations, new weapons in the arsenal as well. K-time chance. And she lost Allen. Allen with a 2-out walk on a full count. And came back this year determined not just to be as a hitter, and really higher swing, according to her head coach. She drops a single into left, and Dobbin, Georgia Tech.
I think knowing that they are eventually going to get their time, and she knows that she.
The glove of Harding, fling to first, won't get her, and the bases are now full of yellow.
To talk about the situation that they're in, say, hey, who cares? This is where we're at.
Now batting number 22, Reese Hunter.
Popped up over the infield and secured by Devin Flaherty. And so we're put it on your head and call it a rally cap, I guess. Actually, swung through the 1-2, and Dak is retired. Batting average now nearing 260. Very quietly, I know there was the 2 home runs, but Faird's looking for a couple more bags. That'll.
The ball ricocheted off of the wall, really being able to track that pitch and make an adjustment to it. And there it is again for the strikeout, called third strike.
No. And out to left center field, and there to make the play, Edgman. And so Voiles can. Drifting out to right field and off the top of the wall. Georgia Tech really doing everything they can. Heading here into the top half of that one, threw it to first, got away from Keene, who comes home, but there to score.
By Jen Saleo, seeing that throw is down in
field. And now Georgia Tech's got him on at first and second. Cock play is to first. That moves both runners 60 feet. 5th batter to head to the plate against the Noles. The glove of Sander Cox. She'll go to first. Runners stay at second and at third. High out to center field and gone! Just like that, the gritty Yellow Jackets flip the scoreboard.
Sarah Beth Allen in score anyway, that is.
Ground ball to short. Muffley took an extra second to pick it by Anthony Small. By Harding. Georgia Tech made a couple handfuls of appearances on the season, 24 and a third inning. This one to shallow right. Wake. But hey, we got a whole new ball game now. The start in the midweek, so Coach Morales opting for Sophia Voiles, who threw.
Adjust if she's able to adjust right here.
Grounds the change to second, and Mudge is retired.
A good off-speed pitch can be against good hitting teams. It does so many.
Get through. Nice piece of hitting from Devin Flaherty, who goes back to first for a 1-out base. And it's Harding, who's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and is gone. Kaylee Hart knots it up at 4.
We said that pitch up. She just proved why. You get her down once, you get her down twice, you won't get her.
In the 5th on her. And now it's Nelliman trying to quiet this, who they thought she was going to be. Center field should be into the glove. On that was on the Pan Am team for the United. And she'll have to wait another inning to do so. Janai Kerr campaign, 18 appearances to this point this year. Sub-2. Beth Allen, singles by Dobbins and Hughes preceded a flop
of it.
Saleo does earn the walk, though.
The softball force.
Harding couldn't get the throw.
Coach Allen, well, not in college, when I was in high school in travel ball.
That's more like it for McKenna. The shortstop. A fielder's choice by Ella Edgman preceded a strikeout through the order for Georgia Tech. Into the glove of Waycaser. She'll come home with it. It is cut off and hit of the game for Georgia Tech. It was a 2-out base knock in the first. A hit here. Second play to first. It is in time. It's all about it. The freshman can handle the pressure and eliminate the. There's a good chance with somebody getting aboard. We could see Joe inside, and Edenfield walks. Looking to add on to that. Up into foul territory, and she is out. Senior from Bradenton, batting .219 with 4 driven in.
Coming into Florida State.
Keene flies out.
And I mean, Florida State has been another really great player in Florida State.
The left center keeps the party going with 2 as they come. Mudge herself 0 for 3 tonight, looking to got a whole lot of that one off the wall in lead. A 2-run double for the left fielder.
We mentioned it earlier, Kayla. She's got the power to make a difference. Kayla Edenfield, you can see how excited she gets as she crosses home.
The long ball, small ball, it's all working for the Noles offense. And what a good ball game it has been. Back and forth. This is a fly out to right to put an end to the first inning. And she won't be retired here. That ball down, she walks. And now for the 3rd straight in the Noles, after the Cavaliers series, they took on Clemson and Virginia Tech. It's then number 21 Auburn back on March 8th for Georgia Tech's. Got her! McKenna Reed's 4th to win it 6-4.
McKenna Reed gets her last strikeout on a
faster. And so 6-4 the final. We'll come back to put a